Okay, so I was gonna do a TTT last night, but it completely like slipped my mind and I totally forgot. And so I thought I'd do it today, and then also just kind of do like random thoughts, whatever Janessa did last week or whatever. And so, I can't even remember what the hell I'm supposed to be saying. See, like, I'm random. Like, anyone will be able to be like, okay, she's random. She's like a little kind of crazy. But then when it like comes to like saying like random things, my mind goes blank. So, I'm getting my nose pierced. I was going to do see, Janessa suggested, she's like, why didn't you do a video of it, you piercing it? I'm like, thanks. And I don't know, because I pierced it myself. And then my mom made me take it out. But then she's like, we can get it professionally done. It's like, whoa, this is my mom. My mom's very, how to put it, she's not very supportive of me. Well, she is, sort of. It's confusing with her. She wants me to be myself, but she doesn't really like how I dress. And she's like, why can't you dress normal? And, you know, but I want you to be yourself. It's like, make up your mind. Do you want me to be myself, or do you want me to be normal? Okay, here's two things. I'm not normal. I never will be, never have been, don't plan on it. Number two, she doesn't have any room to speak. My family, how to put it in a nice way, we're messed up. That's there's nothing nice to really put it. We're just really screwed up. And we just have bad genes. Like, I mean, we have like bad stuff. And yeah, so my mom's just weird like that. So hopefully I'll get that done on Monday. And then Tuesday and Wednesday night I'm gonna be spending at Janessa's. And so we're gonna be do some videos. I'm not sure exactly what yet. Maybe go to like fast food drive-thru. Maybe go into like restaurant though. Let's see. We'll figure something out. So yeah, that'll be interesting. I get to meet her boyfriend. He's really sweet. He's cute. And I might go into interrogation mode. Might tell him if he breaks her heart, I'll find him, chop off his dick, blend it in front of him, and feed it to him. Might say that, might not. Oh, I have hair everywhere. Like, I don't know, I'm like shedding like I have leukemia or something. Going through radiation. Oh, that reminds me, okay. So, and this ties into bacon as well. So, one of the shirts I wanted my mom to get me is, it says bacon is my BFF, and it's perfect because I love bacon. And I'll get to that in a second. And my mom, she had cancer. She had a very, very advanced stage of breast cancer. And after the chemo, we were at my grandma's house. It was my grandma, me, my mom, and my aunt. And they were talking about, like, legalizing weed and stuff. And so my mom, like, she was talking about how, like, and I don't even know how, like, they got to the subject of, you know, like, the chemo and the weed. It was weird. And so my mom, she's like, you know, after my chemo, when I actually, like, you know, felt like eating and not throwing up, I would crave bacon. And my aunt cuts her off, and she's like, and weed? I was just like, oh my god. And my grandma was laughing so hard. I mean, like, here's this, like, little old, like, 90-year-old woman laughing her butt off. It was so funny. No. My finger, see, I have a nervous habit of, like, ripping at my nails and my skin, so my fingers end up being really bloody, and it's not all that pretty. But, and so I put down, like, I got this nail way too short, and it's, like, where it's so short, it kind of, like, is sensitive. It kind of hurts. At least that happens with me. One time, okay, so speaking of bloody fingers, so I went to this school for crazy people. That's a way to put it. And there's this girl, and she once like wrote a letter in blood. I was like, because we were in the lounge and we were watching TV, watching some Ghost Whisperer, because they always had reruns of that like all day. And we'd be watching it, and I just like look over at her, and like here she is, like with her freaking like fingers, like just like writing. I'm like, oh my god, what the fuck? It was a little scary. And so, and then there was just some weird stuff. Be happy that you don't ever go to a place like that. It's just bad. Like I can look at it and kind of laugh, like not laugh at like, you know, she was like, you know, writing in her own blood. Like I'm not laughing at that because that's not like funny. But I mean, there's some funny things that like I will laugh at because it's kind of like you had to be there to find it funny. And just some people are like, that's not funny, or like they just don't find the humor in it. And I do. And so I'll be like laughing. They're like, this is awkward. That happens to me a lot because I find really weird things funny. And yeah, you know what I found really, really funny, and I feel bad about it, but I don't know if you've seen like this video of this like he's like Dutch or something, and his cat got like ran over or died or something, and he stopped it and like made it into a helicopter, and he's like flying this cat helicopter around, and it was amazing. I laughed so freaking hard, and I was like, I probably shouldn't laugh at this. And then, have you ever seen the double rainbow video? It's like, whoa, double rainbow, what does it mean? And he's like crying. It's so funny, and his voice is amazing. It's hilarious. I was gonna mention another video. But yeah, I've been watching some, like, I get really bored. Well, I mean, summer is like really boring right now. I don't get to do Driver's Ed till July. Yay. And so, yeah, so I've been just watching random shit. You know what character I absolutely love? Red from That 70s Show. He's so freaking hilarious. And like, I don't know how many times he says it, but you know, he talks about, like, you know, foot in your ass. Like, there's this one where Kelso has his hand stuck in a vase, and he, you know, he's like, what's going on here? He's like, oh, you know, just a classic case of, you know, hand stuck in vase. And he's like, well, get it out, or we'll have a classic case of foot stuck in ass. And I find it so funny. It's like, or with, Dr. what's his name? I can't think of the doctor's name. Doc from, Back to the Future, how he always says Great Scott. That's kind of like, that's how Red is with foot and ass. Do you realize how much that would hurt? Oh, makes your ass hurt just thinking about it. But, yeah. That's about as random as I can get right now. I'm tired, but I'm not. Like, I should be, but I'm not. So, yeah. So it's kind of a random update kind of thing. Let's see. Yeah, because, you know, I'm going to Genesis, so there's an update. And then I want to shout out to, I can't remember the username, but, there was a person who commented on my video response to, Separated by Fuse bullying video from Nate. And it was his video, and this person was so sweet. They said, you know, you're the strongest one of the strongest people I've ever seen. You know, you're inspiring. You know, this video really helped a lot. And it was just like, holy cow, like I wanted to cry because it was just like so sweet, and it made my night. So hopefully you're watching this because you really made my night, and it really touches me because, you know, I hope that my story can help people. And yeah, it's, if I can, if one person, finds it useful, that's great, because it makes me feel good, makes me know that I'm actually, like, doing stuff, and I'm here for a reason, as, like, many therapists have told me, you must be here for a reason. And so, if one person finds it, helpful, that's really all that matters. So, yeah, this was my random thoughts and my blah blah blah. Alright, so Mason Magic out.